Okay, question 11. Will Peter have enough wire to make 8 of these earrings? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Peter uses wire to make earrings. Okay, so this picture's an earring. We've got a circle of diameter 25. Well, that's it. Okay, there's the 25. Then got a star. Okay, I can see the star shape in the middle here. All the sides of the star shape have a length of 9. Okay. We've got 3 rolls of wire, 500 millimeters on each roll. We're going to make 8 earrings. Do we have enough wire to make 8 of these earrings? Okay, so the question here is to stay calm. Okay, so first thing I want you to notice is this is a 5-mark question. So if we just go, this is too complicated, we've just thrown away 5 marks. Whereas the final mark is going to be for saying yes or no with a reason. The 4th mark will probably be for having worked out the correct amount of wire that we need. And marks 1, 2, and 3 are going to be bits of this process. So assume that there are quite a lot of bits of this process that we could score marks for. So let's keep a clear head. We've got 2 things to do to start with this earring. We've got to deal with the circle and we've got to deal with the star. So circle and diameter. So I've got this distance around the circle, which is the circumference. And for that, this is what I'm expected to know, that that distance there is pi times the diameter, which in this instance is 25. Okay, and apart from that, I think we're going to have various amounts of adding, multiplying, and dividing, and so on. But the key piece of maths there is to do with this circle. So let's dive in and start doing some calculations. So first of all, with the circle, this is pi times 25. All right, so let's do that on the calculator, and you can see that the pi button is down here and it's in orange, so I'm going to use my shift button to do that. Okay. Okay, so that's our answer. I'm just going to do that to 1 decimal place. I don't think we need to be too accurate here, and I'll just put my units there. That is in millimeters. Okay, so the earring's made up of a circle and a star, so let's look at the star. So each bit of this is 9 millimeters. Each point is made of 2 of those. How many points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 lots of 2 lots of 9. Okay, 6 twos are 12, so that's 12 lots of 9. So that is 108 millimeters. And so how much wire do we need for one earring? Well, that's the circle and the star. So that's 78.5 plus 108. Okay, let's just do that on the calculator. Okay, 186.5. And you see here, I haven't worried anything about the 3 rolls of wire, the 500 millimeters, or the 8, or anything. I've just gone away and I've worked out how much wire I need for one. And I'm now going to see what I'm going to do next. Okay, so they've told me I've got 3 rolls of wire and there's 500 millimeters on each roll. Now, and they've told me that I'm going to make 8 earrings. So there are two things I can do here. Now, one of them is that I could just say, well, I'm going to multiply this by 8 and then see how much wire I've got. Now that is probably okay, but what about that I need whole lengths? So I've got to think about the practicalities of this, that I'm going to do my circle all in one go, and then I want to do my star all in one go. So it's about splitting my 500 into 108s and 78s. But I'm just going to go all in to start with and say how much 8 earrings costs, how much wire I need for 8 earrings. Let's just do that on the calculator. Okay, 1492 millimeters. Okay, 3 rolls, 3 lots of 500 is 1500 millimeters. Now that is very close indeed. And if you were doing this piece of jewelry, you're going to really struggle to do an exercise with this and only have 8 millimeters of wastage. So what we could say at this point here is, yes, we do have enough, but I think I'm going to look a little bit further and think about splitting my 500 into 108s and 78s and see what I can do. This is where functional skills questions are difficult, and you can see me pausing because I'm thinking I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this, because what I'm going to think about my wire straightened out. I've got this 500 here and I need to cut it up into 108s and 78s and so on, and see how I go. You see, what I can see is that 186 there, if I just do that on a calculator, what's 3 lots of 186? Well, 3 lots of 186 is 559. So I can see that I can't get 3 whole earrings out of it. But what's the best I can do? I suppose I can get 2 stars. Can I get 2 stars and 3 circles? Let's see if I can get two stars and 3 circles. Gosh, this is going to be very complicated, and I think that's now too complicated for a functional skills question. So I'm actually going to stop at this point, and I'm going to say yes. 3 rolls is just enough, but leaves very little for wastage. Okay. And when we talk about this question, we'll have a look at the mark scheme and see what we have to say. Okay. Right. I'll leave that question there. Okay.